Family. My name is Brandy. I'm with IBBJ, Israel Bringing Back Jacob Ministries. We're in Accra, Ghana, West Africa, and we just wanted to come with another video for you all. Today's video is going to be about like paperwork documents that you need to have to leave America, specifically to come to Ghana. But if you're going to another country, it's probably similar, but a slight difference in the process and the fees. I want to also thank our family and friends for your donations. Um, Specifically, a recent one that we were able to receive will fund our next month's internet service. So we want to thank you guys for that because, as we stated before, we have to keep the videos very short in order to upload them because of the internet provider that we have, which is not the best, and because of our lack of fancy equipment. Okay, so with that being said, today's video is documentation: your passport, your visa, this is the visa application, and then lastly, this is the yellow fever card. This is one of the kids, so I'm just covering his name up. That's all that is. Okay, so these are the documents we're going to discuss today. Passport, $150. You're going to go to the post office. You want to call first. Make sure the post office that you're going to, I believe they all do visas, but you're going to need the photo. So you might as well go to a post office where you can get the photo done. All right, this is also, I will grab the kids. Uh, all right, so this is one of the kids' passports. So just to give you a little bit of the picture, you can see this is the picture. I'm just covering his face, but you're gonna need two of these. So you might as well go call and go to a post office that's gonna be able to do the pictures for you and do your actual passport. So 150 is for the passport. I think that's everything. I think that's with the pictures and to get your actual book. The card you cannot do to leave the country. I think the card is just if you go into like the Caribbean, Jamaica, something like that. So you're gonna need the pictures and the book. So you're gonna do your passport first. I believe it's best to do your passport first. You can't even get your visa without the passport. So after you get your passport back, you sign it, you read it, they tell you, you gotta sign it. You're gonna put like emergency contact information, that type of stuff. This is property of the government. This does not belong to you. That's also in here. And after that, depending on what country you're going to, you're gonna get their application for a visa. You're gonna just print this off the internet. You're gonna fill this out, and you gotta have birth certificates. It tells you everything that you have to have, and it also lists the price depending on how good or how long you're gonna have your visa for in that country. For example, we have the multiple entry for 3 years, which was $60 each. So this form, this book, plus birth certificate, all the other documents they're gonna tell you need. Then they'll mail the passport back to you with the visa inside. So you cannot get a visa without a passport. Next is yellow fever. To come to Ghana, you have to have this. 9 out of 10. We didn't want to take the risk of not being able to get through, blah, blah, blah. Do your research on it because we are completely against vaccines. Do your research on that also. We don't get vaccinations anymore. My children don't get vaccinations, and they are healthy and thriving and busy and eating up everything just like they should be. So this right here, per person was about $200 with Henry Ford, the one in like Novi, Wixom, something like that. That's where we went. It's gonna differ depending on where you go, but you have to have this to enter into the country. This is dealing with the diseases from the mosquitoes and stuff like that. Yeah, the mosquitoes are bad. We getting ate up. That's another video. But the point is, you don't want to do all of this work and get to immigration or whatever, and you can't get crossed into the country when you get to the airport. So these are your big items: passport, which visa again is inside, yellow fever. These are your documentations that you're going to need to get into Ghana or possibly whatever other country that you're going to be going to. The passport application, you can get this on the internet, but you could just walk into the post office, sit down, fill this out. You're going to need original birth certificates. They mail you your birth certificate back. You probably get your passport first, then your birth certificate after. If you're dealing with minors, you're going to need the other adults' consent. So, for example, me and my husband had to sign the kids' applications for the children to get here because they was under 16. So, if you got some issues with that, you need to get that ironed out with children coming if you're not married or y'all not in a good space. So we just wanted to spend today to go over documentation for you all to let you know what you need. If you have questions, because I know I'm kind of running through it real fast because we got to keep the video short. If you have questions, hit us up. We'll respond to you. I do have a channel on YouTube also. I'm old girl. You know my husband's old guy. You can look us up. We got a few videos. We're trying to get more to you guys. Of course, we get our technology better through your donations, which we are so grateful for. But if not, and in the meantime, we're still going to do the work, and we're just going to pump out these short little videos to give you guys the information you need if you're planning on moving abroad, because it is possible to move abroad. It's not scary when you have the information and you follow in the Most High, Ahaya. Shalom.